is some of my educational history, fun stuff like that through ninth grade. I know I went to 2 different preschools. The first one had a teacher that, according to my mom, made me eat a full 6th grader lunch before I could get on the bus home, at age 3. She found out because my bus driver told her. She found out that she could ship me to the next county over and they had much more experience with kids with disabilities. Longer bus ride but much better care. The first preschool messed with my head, a lot. Even now I force myself to eat stuff even if I am full. 4K through 6th grade I was in a PO-high classroom, physically or otherwise health impaired, no big deal. I was soon aware something was odd. There seemed to be 3 distinct groups. Group A seemed to learn the alphabet every year and it seemed to be all they did. Group B was slowly learning stuff like math, reading, and other basic stuff. Group C had 1 member, me, taught at grade level. There was a teacher and an aide to split the groups. I only got the aide when the main teacher was not there, or so it seemed. Looking back on it, they seemed to have had a master plan for me. Computers were getting big in the early 80s, so they thought I could have a future in programming. They knew I could figure it out. We got one in the classroom in 1981, it was an Apple IIe. It seemed to be mainly for me. I had been using an electric typewriter since kindergarten, so I already knew the keyboard. I remember vividly one day when I came to school and got ready for spelling, Mrs. Stepnitz says there's a guy working on the inside of the Apple, go watch. So I did what I was told. I know now he was putting in a card, but it was neat to watch. I mainly hung out at recess with Group B or by myself at first. One day I heard about Special Olympics. It sounded like it might be fun. So, I asked my teacher if I could join in. She explained how I was not like the other kids IQ-wise and told me that the Special O was for people that were lower functioning. She started mainstreaming me for a class or 2 each day in regular classrooms in 2nd or 3rd grade. I still had lunch with my PO-high classroom. I hated that because I was outside playing on recess when my other classmates from the normal class were eating lunch. In 6th grade my teacher said, eat with your other class, I will help you get the tray, then I will leave. We will figure a different way later. Happy, I go out to play, and first thing my friend Dan came up to me and asked, do you need help with your tray? I said yes. So after playing for a bit we go in to tell my teacher. She was shocked I found someone so fast. Later on that year we had to add other kids from Group B as they were older and needed older friends. I felt bad for Dan, as he had only signed up to help me. My transition into junior high school was a bit different. I heard the junior high school people wanted me to go into all special ed classes. My elementary school teacher said no. He can do normal work. I guess before the IEP, Individual Education Plan, meeting she met with my mom and told her that would happen and to not back down under pressure, just say, Ed can do it. So I got a normal class load minus shop and gym, trading them in for homework hours. I had an aide to write for me and to talk to the teachers if I had questions in class. I got all A's in 7th and 8th grade and went to an honor roll party at end of both years. They said the awards get bigger as we go along. Cool. I want them all, I thought. I found out I am a guy that people hate but wish they were. I got A's and no B's without studying. I still don't know how to study the right way. In 8th grade I had a group of friends that wanted to go to Ivy League colleges. I picked Harvard as the school I would shoot for. That did not happen. Also, in 8th grade they made a mistake with their master plan. When I went in to see my advisor to pick new classes for the 2nd term, he said, we need to find one more, you can't learn programming until next year. We do have a new class called Computer Art, and it fits in the time we need to fill. Fine, do it, at least it is a computer class. I fell in love and am still in love with computer art, so their master plan they had was on shaky ground but not gone yet. We had to move from that school district when I entered 9th grade, no problem I thought. We moved to a small town that only had one stoplight. The local school system forced me into half special ed, half intro level courses, and a new aid. First day my intro to biology teacher came over and asked who was my 8th grade teacher. I told him. He did make a call as I had a new class schedule the next day, with normal biology. They insulted me by giving me a special ed computer class. In that room there was a teacher and an aide, and normally 2 classes going on. I got to computer class and only had my computer in that class. Luckily, I had my own from 7th grade. The old school district had gotten me one, and let me take it to my new school. After all, I needed it for the master plan. So I sat at my Apple IIc waiting for the teacher and fearing I would need to share my computer with kids I didn't know. Math and history were the other classes going on. The main teacher comes over and says, "Just do your English." I said, "No, I want to learn Apple Basic. It is my computer hour, teach me computers." He laughs, saying I don't know how to work that, so do English. So, a new school that's not teaching me right, an aide I didn't care for, she wasn't a nice person, and noticing girls who I may not be able to ask out. Guys, you know at that age asking girls to hang out is hard. Now imagine knowing you will need to say do you want to go do something over and over until they understood I didn't even try. On the upside, I found my old friend that I did talk about in the Why I Game video. I hated school, and I started to even hate my computer as my computer learning hour was a major joke. So the master plan became a thing I did not want. My honor roll status got shot down, mainly over me not caring. Harvard blew up as my grades suffered, and I wasn't in the right learning environment. I was diagnosed with depression and put on some medication. That's all I want to say right now, more about me later. As this is YouTube, you know what to do. Bye for now.